Habakkuk inspires us to maintain our faith in God, even in times of trouble, and to always seek His mercy. Habakkuk, chapter 2, read from the New Living Translation. Verse 1. I will climb up to my watchtower and stand at my guard post. There I will wait to see what the Lord says and how He will answer my complaint. 2. Then the Lord said to me, write my answer plainly on tablets, so that a runner can carry the correct message to others. 3. This vision is for a future time. It describes the end, and it will be fulfilled. If it seems slow in coming, wait patiently, for it will surely take place. It will not be delayed. 4. Look at the proud. They trust in themselves, and their lives are crooked. But the righteous will live by their faithfulness to God. Or in the King James Version, the just shall live by his faith. 5. Wealth is treacherous, and the arrogant are never at rest. They open their mouths as wide as the grave, and like death, they are never satisfied. In their greed, they have gathered up many nations and swallowed many peoples. 6. But soon their captives will taunt them. They will mock them, saying, what sorrow awaits you, thieves? Now you will get what you deserve. You've become rich by extortion. How much longer can it go on? 7. Suddenly your debtors will take action. They will turn on you and take all you have, while you stand trembling and helpless. 8. Because you have plundered many nations, now all the survivors will plunder you. You committed murder throughout the countryside and filled the towns with violence. 9. What sorrow awaits you who build big houses with money gained dishonestly? You believe your wealth will buy security, putting your family's nest beyond the reach of danger. 10. But by the murders you committed, you have shamed your name and forfeited your lives. 11. The very stones in the walls cry out against you, and the beams in the ceilings echo the complaint. 12. What sorrow awaits you who build cities with money gained through murder and corruption? 13. Has not the Lord of heaven's armies promised that the wealth of nations will turn to ashes? They work so hard, but all in vain. 14. For as the waters fill the sea, the earth will be filled with an awareness of the glory of the Lord. 15. What sorrow awaits you who make your neighbors drunk? You forced your cup on them so you can gloat over their shameful nakedness. But soon it will be your turn to be disgraced. Come, drink and be exposed. Drink the cup of the Lord's judgment, and all your glory will be turned to shame. 17. You cut down the forests of Lebanon. Now you will be cut down. You destroyed the wild animals. So now their terror will be yours. You committed murder throughout the countryside and filled the towns with violence. 18. What good is an idol carved by man, or a cast image that deceives you? How foolish to trust in your own creation, a God that can't even talk. 19. What sorrow awaits you who say to wooden idols, "Wake up and save us." To speechless stone images you say, "Rise up and teach us." Can an idol tell you what to do? They may be overlaid with gold and silver, but they are lifeless inside. 20. But the Lord is in his holy temple. Let all the earth
be silent before him.
Habakkuk is the 8th book of the 12 minor biblical prophets, composed in the late 7th century BC, probably after the fall of Nineveh, 612 BC, and before the Babylonian capture of Jerusalem, 586 BC, and written in Hebrew. Habakkuk consists of 3 chapters, the first 2 found among the Dead Sea Scrolls. The first 2 chapters are a dialogue between God and Habakkuk. The just shall live by his faith, chapter 2 verse 4, is central to Christian thought, especially since Martin Luther's break from Rome, and is cited in the New Testament in Romans, Galatians, and Hebrews. Habakkuk identifies himself as a prophet in the opening verse. Some scholars think that he may have been a temple prophet. Temple prophets are described in the first book of Chronicles, chapter 25, verse 1, as using lyres, harps, and cymbals. Some feel that this is echoed in Habakkuk chapter 3, verse 19b, and that he may have been a Levite and singer in the temple. PaulTripp.com writes, adapted, Habakkuk pens the 2 questions that we all ask at some point in our relationship with God. 1, where are you, Lord? And 2, what in the world are you doing? Summary of the Book of Habakkuk. 1. The major theme is moving from doubt to absolute trust in God. 2. He questioned God about the rise of the Babylonian Empire and its role in executing judgment on Judah. 3. Habakkuk lived during a time of injustice and idolatry in Judah. 4. The book comprises of 3 chapters with responses from the Lord.